researchers have conducted several tests on the mysterious creature that looks like fairy and so-called hybrid Metapec, revealing fascinating results. The DNA sequence was made from 5 different molecular biology laboratories in various parts of the world. It turns out that both the mitochondrial DNA and nuclear DNA matches show no other known species on Earth. Richard Shaw and Ella Marzulli traveled to Mexico, where they met with one of the most outstanding Latin American UFO researchers, Mr. Jaime Maussan. Once they met, Mr. Maussan revealed to them an amazing and extraordinary creature that looks like a fairy. According to Shaw and Marzulli, they have waited for several years in order to explain the findings the world. Now, finally, in a new episode of Watchers 10 they reveal the fascinating results of what they believe is a real thing that many believe will change history forever. While many believe that this is just another hoax presented on the internet, ray scanners and DNA results show a startling truth behind a mysterious creature that could very well be one of the fairies' calls. See also, this photo proves that fairies exist. Woman says to a fairy captured on camera. According to the researcher PhD Ricardo Ragel, who conducted DNA testing of this mysterious creature and the creature called Metapec, the DNA sequence was performed from 5 different molecular biology laboratories in various parts of the world. Common results show that DNA is very similar to DNA of a human being, with a surprising 98.5% similar. Ricardo Ragel also explains, the legs and feet are a normal creature of Metapec. However, the other creature has another feature, the wings. We have an X-ray of the creature, and we can see the structure of the bones. No, this is not a joke, not made from a mod. We have a sample of tissue from this creature that we sent a molecular DNA lab, but when the laboratory tried to DNA sequencing they met I was not in accordance with the DNA of mammals or other creature. There is no match with the creatures of DNA related to a mammal. Ricardo Ragel Phase D. It turns out that both the mitochondrial DNA and nuclear DNA matches show no other known species on Earth. According to Mr. Jaime Maussan, the creature of Metapec could very well be a being hybrid. The other creature bears a resemblance to what is commonly known as fairy, which could also be a hybrid being. This is a must because I think they are experiments. Creatures, what kind of experiments, why? I do not know, but we have a physical body, and we can analyze the physical body and prove that something intelligent is behind this experiment. Jaime Maussan. The Marzulli says, could this be what comes out of the abyss, which we read in Revelation 9? And the smoke went out, locusts upon the earth, and power was given them, as have the power of scorpions of the earth. And it was commanded them that they should not hurt the grass of the earth or any green thing, neither any tree, but only those men which have not the seal of God on their foreheads. And it was told him not to kill them, but tormented 5 months. And in order to respond to those who say this is a farce, Ella Marzulli published some reflections on YouTube saying, much controversy about this. Here are some thoughts of 7/24. Richard Shaw and I believe that the creature is real. That's why we went with him. Has a very complex skeletal structure is revealed on radiographs. Although we are selling the DVD and the book, there are some people who complain that we are just doing this for money. How many of these people go to a Starbucks and expect a free cup of coffee? Why then we cannot live our work? How they believe it costs to fly to Mexico, to DNA samples in 3 different laboratories and interview a variety of professionals for each episode of our series. Nothing is free, and if you can see what happens when people get free stuff, examine the current state of Venezuela. This supernatural creature can have ramifications, as we say in the video and book. In other words, you can point to the entities we read in Revelation 9. We are still doing research on the creature. X-rays are being examined by a forensic pathologist and a radiologist. He looked like 2MD on X-rays in the past week, and both confirmed that to the best of his professional opinion of the creature was real and not a compound. X-rays in The Last Watchers 10, which is also available in Vimeo. Ella Marzulli.